today I am challenging myself to make a meal out of 5 random ingredients. So let's head to the store. For my first ingredient, I chose yam, so I went with a sweet potato. Then I chose broth, so I went with a vegetable broth. After that, I chose crab. I really don't like fish or seafood, so this will be interesting. And then I picked tuna, so now I have to make a meal with crab and tuna. And lastly, I chose rosemary. I'm so stressed out right now. I don't like seafood, and I'm gonna have to make this. This is a crazy bunch of ingredients, but I think I have an idea. So let's get started. The lid is still on this. I'm so dumb. The little like cap was still on that. That's embarrassing. The first thing I'm going to do is peel and dice these sweet potatoes. I don't know why this reminded me of this just now, but does anybody remember Tiger King? Comment in the chat if you watched Tiger King, and if you liked it, what are your thoughts on Carol Baskin? Did she do it? Okay, so my sweet potatoes peeled. Now we're gonna dice our sweet potato. I've also never diced a potato before. Grandma, am I doing this wrong? Let me know. I feel like I'm definitely doing this wrong. I feel like she's definitely cringing right now. Love you, Grandma. Is this right? I think that's okay. I think we're good at that. Okay, so I rinsed my rosemary. I'm not sure how to cut rosemary. I need about 4 teaspoons of this. It is a strong scent, which concerns me for the flavor of my soup. Have I mentioned that I'm making soup yet? Like, something tells me, oh no. Wait, I did this so wrong. Okay, well, I didn't realize that you're not I don't think you're supposed to eat like the branch in the center, so we'll start fresh. But this is what I was cutting up. Let's get a little close up of that. That's what I was supposed to throw away. And I was chopping it up. Like, I don't know if I'm doing this right or not. I'm trying to cut it up really well because I'm pretty sure like smelling this that you wouldn't want like a full bite of rosemary. You know what? That, I think, is a solid amount of rosemary. I don't want to cut this anymore, so that's what we're dealing with. And it's time to get cooking! Are you excited? Because I am. Okay, so we have our sweet potato and we have our rosemary. So now we need to work on the broth. We always work with what we've got. I've only got half cups available. I'm going to do 4 half cups. All right, so I've got 2 cups of vegetable stock in my pot. I'm going to, I guess I'll put it all in at once. 1 large sweet potato in there. And then I'm just gonna sprinkle my rosemary in there. We're gonna let that boil. We're gonna cover it and we're gonna let it sit for about 25 minutes. This is now boiling. Our soup is now starting to boil. I'm gonna set a timer for about 25 minutes. It smells like rosemary, that's for sure. So, fire alarm has been going off repetitively. Like, it went off like 6 times because of my spillage. But anyways, let's take a look at our soup. Oh no. Oh, that's bad. Well, that would explain the fire alarm going off. How did that happen? There was liquid in there. I'm not that bad of a chef. Oh, that ruined everything. And all of my hopes of going to hang out with my friends tonight. Now I have to redo this. Go to the store, get the stuff again. We'll try again. So the first thing I'm gonna do is kind of peel and dice my yam. What up with this yam? That is so concerning. It like has white dots all over it. That makes me so uncomfortable. I don't like this sweet potato. Why is it milky? We're cutting this puppy up. You're going in a stew, my guy. Hopefully tender up there. Our sweet potato. So now, this is again attempt number 2. Here is our rosemary. It smells strong, so I'm assuming it tastes strong. I think that's as chopped as I'm gonna get it. So now we need a pot. I am concerned I didn't put enough broth in last time. Everything's good so far. I'm gonna take this, put it over here. We're gonna let that boil, and then we're going to reduce the heat. Not gonna let that happen again, are we? No. Okay, so it looks like the broth is boiling, so I'm gonna go ahead and lower the temperature to like high-low. And we're going to cover with the lid. Now I'm gonna set a timer for 7 minutes instead of 20. We're gonna come back and I'm praying the fire alarm doesn't go off. So it's been 7 minutes. Let's check on our potatoes. Okay, so good news, it's not burning. Yay. Yeah, it was way too hot. And these are nice and tender too, so I think these are ready. We're gonna take this. This is an immersion blender, and I'm going to be pureeing the sweet potato into the soup. Ow! So we have now pureed our sweet potato into our vegetable broth. That's what it looks like. Actually, it kind of looks cool. I feel like I should go a little bit longer though. Okay. I kind of want to try it. I have news. It tastes like sweet potatoes. Now I get to add in the seafood. I'm gonna take an 1/8 cup of my tuna here. And now for my crab meat. Just keep swimming. Oh, rip. That was a bad joke. Just keep swimming. You can't, because you're dead. And I was reading that this is fully cooked. I didn't mean to get fully cooked meat because I wanted to cook it myself, but I'm gonna let that one slide because it's fish and I hate fish. One time I literally went to a seafood restaurant with my mom and Evan. I actually cried because I got like a shrimp soup and I couldn't handle the texture. Now that being said, sometimes I will occasionally eat poke, but only if it's really, really cooked. There's all my crab meat. Let's go ahead and put that in the soup. There it is, the crab meat, my last ingredient. This actually looks disgusting. All right, I'm gonna use a very small clear bowl. Without further ado, here is my piping hot bowl of yam bisque a la tuna and crab. That's what I'm calling this. Can't wait to take my first bite. I need to get all of the ingredients in there. Here we go. Okay, my face says it all. And the fact that I'm frantically reaching for water. Okay, here's my thoughts. The ratio of the sweet potato to the broth, fabulous. Do I think it could have a little bit more salt in it? Sure. I think that the salt would be nice because it's just very sweet for a bisque. Maybe you could even add a little bit of red pepper flakes, make it a little spicy. Because the fish don't have seasonings and the rosemary didn't do as much as I thought it was going to. I'm not sure why I thought it was gonna do so much. All right, so I've got some salt here. I'm curious to know if adding some salt to this will make it taste better. Just salt. It's better. I think if you're a fish person, you'll like it. For me, I'm not. So I'm gonna rate this like a 2 out of 10 for me personally. You wanna try this at home, be my guest. Remember, if you use the measurements I used, only boil it for 7 minutes, not 20, because we all saw what happened when I boiled it for 20 minutes. Okay, well, that was disappointing and took me a lot of time. But after a long day of cooking and almost setting my fire alarm off and going to the store and cooking more and then feeling sad because it didn't even taste good, I am overjoyed that you guys clicked on this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I so enjoyed making it for y'all, and if you enjoyed watching it, I would absolutely love it if you could smash that like button, hit that subscribe button for more awesome, fun food content and food challenges just like this. Sometimes I win, sometimes I lose. Comment down below if you guys think that I won or if you think I lost, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye!